Hello, my name is Elvina. I joined the Academy first as a student a few years ago and then as a teaching assistant. And for me, the Academy has been quite life-changing in many ways. This is where I acquired the skills that I'm using today as a professional, and this is where I developed the passion for what I'm doing today, so this is quite something. This is also where I've met a lot of people who have had a very significant impact in my life. And I think the prevailing feeling that I have when I walk here is that I'm just very impressed. I'm impressed with the building, I'm impressed with the people of the Academy, the students first, who are always every year a group of very smart and very engaging people, and they all have very strong ideas about how they want to use their knowledge to change what's going on at home or elsewhere in the world. And they're all extremely inspiring. I'm also very impressed with the professors, of course. They all have an impressive expertise and experience that they are very eager and willing to share with us with a lot of passion. And I'm impressed with the staff of the Academy, of course, and overall I'm very impressed with the expertise that this institution is able to develop, both in terms of research but also in terms of teaching. The knowledge that we acquire here as a student is both extremely broad, because we teach and learn about different legal branches applicable in armed conflict and other situations of violence, so that gives us a broad picture, but also it's an expertise that is very precise and technical, and these two aspects are extremely useful as an international lawyer. So overall, for me, this place is the place to grow as an international lawyer. And there's something that I'll never forget. It's when I started as a teaching assistant. It was my first year. It was the start of the year, and I walked in and I bumped into a new student. She had just started. She was a bit late in the year because she had visa issues. She was coming from Syria. And I think it's fair to say that she was a bit, overwhelmed by all the changes, and she was anxious. And I remember thinking, wow, for her it will be very difficult to go through this year and to dedicate all her attention and all her time to the program, because it takes a lot of efforts, while she has such a difficult situation at home, and she's probably worrying about her relatives a lot. And I remember thinking it will be very tough for her. And I will never forget at the end of the year when she was delivering her public pleading. We have these pleadings every year. She delivered an amazing presentation, and I remember thinking, having in front of me a very eloquent and charismatic international lawyer, and I was so proud in a way, and so it felt so good to see her there, and it. Yeah, just in general, it feels very good to witness these stories, and it's very humbling in a way. So to me, the Academy is really that. It's a place where you have stories like that happening. You have vocations that develop, and this is why I'm very looking forward to coming back next year and to meet a new batch of students, very passionate and committed individual beings ready to change the world in their own ways.